No,
right
the
now.
only thing I will say about the coaching carousel, and this is for pro football as well, I feel like that there's no patience within the organization or the college. I mean, they want to win now. I understand that. I totally understand that. But if you don't win right now, that's no reason to fire the coach unless you didn't do your homework and there's something about the coach that you didn't see prior to hiring, or you didn't hear, or you didn't do your due diligence, and you fire him because of that. That's a different story. But if just because you you lose 4 games in a row, or you go on you know a 3 game skid where you don't score a touchdown, or your defense is struggling, that's part of it. But it's like there's no patience within the organization or the colleges anymore to ride it out another year. I mean, how can you gain chemistry with the NIL and the transfer portal and the coaching carousel the way it is? How can you find any chemistry and continuity if you fire your coach after 1 year, or you give him 2 years, you fire him, and he's basically starting over with a new team from day one, and then his second year he's starting over with another new team? I mean, I feel like they should give him a little more time.
And if you think about what you just said there, right? Remember a couple of years ago where Ohio State couldn't win the big one, and then Ryan Day was on the outs, and the next year he made it happen. So, to your point, I mean, if they just gave him a little bit more time to implement their system, maybe there would be a change.
No, you're absolutely right. But what do we know? No one listens to us, David.
Let's talk about the college football rankings. So we talked last week. Georgia Tech was undefeated. Maybe because you said they were 8-0, they went out and lose to North
Yeah,
Carolina.
Jinx.
North Carolina State. You gave them a lot of props. Indiana, I don't know if they're for. I know Signetti is doing a great job, but then you think about the game last year against Notre Dame, they lose by 10. Is Indiana for real this year? Ohio State's right there. Oregon hasn't. Their only losses to Indiana. Where are we at right now?
Well, it's weird to hear Indiana being mentioned as one of the top football programs. We know them as a basketball juggernaut. But in today's college football world, anything can happen. I'll take my Southern Miss Golden Eagles. They won 1 game last year. They're leading the conference this year. Now it's a new coach. It's a lot of new players, but that's the state of college football today. The team you saw last year is probably all gone, and it's a totally new team. I'm not saying that's the case with Indiana, but they have definitely found the right pieces, and that coach has done an outstanding job, and he got rewarded for it. I'm like you. I look forward to, if it happens, and I think it will, the matchup between them and Ohio State. We know Ohio State is good. They have been good for a long time. And, on their worst seasons, they're still really good. Indiana, there's a lot of unknowns just because we don't think of them as a perennial power in football. But that will be a heck of a matchup that I think will be a huge audience watching that. But again, Indiana they have set the bar high. Not only are they winning, they're blowing people out. I mean, it's crazy. And you don't really get to see them very much, so you don't know a whole lot about them. But I think that they're certainly legit. And what little bit I've seen of them, they're fun to watch.